Right, firstly, Kelvin, welcome back to Banbury United. How does it feel to be back at the club and more especially being in the hot seat for next season?
Yeah, super excited, super excited. You know, I said before, the opportunity to come back here where I had such a fantastic time as a player, some of the best of my career. So the opportunity to come back to be the manager of this football club, yeah, really, really special, something I'm really proud of, and just super excited to get going, really.
So it was your first managerial job in senior football. How are you feeling ahead of the new campaign?
Yeah, excited. You know, the opportunity came around really quickly, and you know, when opportunity knocks, sometimes you just got to jump in and take it. So for me, it was just a case of, you know, do I believe I can do it? Yes. Is it something I'm really excited about and looking forward to? Of course. And to be Banbury United as well and to get the opportunity to do it here is, yeah, it kind of it ticked all the boxes.
So obviously a lot of the fans here are familiar with who you are as a player from your time here a few years ago, but what can they come to expect from a side that's managed by Kelvin Langmead?
Look, I was an uncomplicated player. I'm going to be an uncomplicated manager. You know, football is a simple game. For me, I want my team to leave everything out there, you know, to try and win a game of football. So I won't go into too much of the details of it, but they're going to be hard working. I want to play fast tempo football, exciting football. People want to come and watch football. I want to watch. So that's how I'm going to go about it. You know, it's going to be a tough pre-season for them. You know, I want us fit, I want us firing, ready for that first game. So yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to just getting out on the grass in 2 weeks' time.
And you hold the extremely privileged position of holding like a really good connection with the fans before a ball's even been kicked. So do you think that will help going into next season?
Well, look, it's been a fantastic reaction. Really, really pleased with the way, you know, everyone's been. There's been so many kind messages, and yeah, just the opportunity to come back. I know how amazing this place can be. That's what we've got to work towards, and to be able to be kind of leading and at the forefront of that is something I'm really excited about.
And obviously, you've got experience coaching before. You know, you've been at you've run the college program at Rugby Town. You've helped out at Racing Club Warwick and at Northampton Town as well. Do you think that those times will have equipped you in the transition to first team management?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I've always been those as a player. I think you can learn from those around you. So to be in those types of environments, and even throughout my career, I've been lucky enough to play under some fantastic managers. And you take the good, you take the bad, and you take the indifferent. And it's about creating my own style, being true to myself, you know, and learning along the way. And that's definitely the case here.
And you were part of the title-winning squad in 2022, and it was a huge achievement for the club, obviously. Do you hope to emulate a similar feat this season? And furthermore, where do you think is a realistic achievement for this season?
Well, I knew I'd kind of get asked those types of questions. Of course I would. But we've got to be realistic. We've got to look at where we are as a football club. And it is, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, that's the goal. You know, I'm here to win football matches. The more football matches you win, the better chance you've got of being successful. So I'm not going to pinpoint, I want to be here, I want to be there, or targets. That's for in the dressing room. But of course, in my mind, it's about creating a successful football team, a team that people want to come and watch. But if you can get those two things, then without a shadow of a doubt, we'll be successful.
And finally, how do you think the squad's shaping up ahead of the new season?
Yeah, good. We're getting there. Look, you know, it happened really, really quickly. 1 minute I was laying on a sun lounger in Lanzarote having a nice cold beer, and 48 hours later I was the manager. So the turnaround was really, really quick. Obviously not ideal halfway through the off-season, but bit by bit we're getting there. I've spoken to all the players that were here last year. You know, I'm lucky in the respect that I'm coming into a football club that wasn't relegated, wasn't fighting relegation. You know, there's a good squad here with good players. You know, if they'd stuck the ball in the wicket net a few more times, you're probably talking about a playoff and higher team. So I've been really keen to keep as much continuity within the group as possible. I think that's really, really important. So I'm working hard to do that, and obviously bring in new players that I think will make us better as well.
Perfect. Kelvin, thank you very much.
No worries at all, mate.